I stood at the gates of Naval Base San Diego with a diamond ring in my pocket and a surprise for the man I'd loved for 3 years. But when I gave the guard his name, he didn't smile. He didn't call for an escort. He just looked at me and said, "Ma'am, we have no record of an officer by that name, now or ever." My heart didn't just drop, it stopped. For 3 years, Elias Thorne was my entire world. We video called every single night. I watched him in his blue scrubs, walking down hospital hallways, telling me about the lives he'd saved in the trauma unit. I'd seen his face. I'd heard his voice. I'd even felt his touch during the 2 weeks a year he came home on leave. I pulled out my phone, my hands shaking so hard I almost dropped it. I dialed his number. Ring, ring, ring. "The number you have dialed is no longer in service." I went to our shared photo album on iCloud, the one with 1,000 pictures of us. Empty. I opened his Instagram profile. User not found. In the 60 seconds it took for that gate guard to check a database, the man I was planning to marry had been deleted from the face of the earth. The guard called a supervisor. They took me into a small, windowless room and gave me a cup of water that tasted like copper. "This happens more than you think," the supervisor told me. He explained the romance scam, a professional operation where someone steals the identity of a real soldier or doctor to build digital intimacy. I argued with him. I screamed that it was impossible. "I've seen his face," I yelled. "We spent Christmas together." But as I spoke, the logic started to rot. He always came to my city. He always paid in cash. He never let me take photos of his car or his base housing. Every emergency surgery that kept him off the phone for 10 hours was just a window of time where he was living his real life. A life that didn't include me. I wasn't his girlfriend. I was a character in a script he'd been writing for 3 years. I sat in the San Diego airport that night, staring at a blank wall. I did a reverse image search on the one photo I had left, a screenshot of a FaceTime call. The search results didn't lead to Elias Thorne. They led to a real Navy doctor named Mark Evans who lived in Virginia. Mark had a wife. He had 3 daughters. He had a public warning on his page. "Scammers are using my photos. Do not send money." I didn't send him money. I sent him my life. I sent him 3 years of my youth, my secrets, and my soul. I realized then that the man I loved wasn't a person. He was a professional actor. He was likely sitting in a cubicle right now, video calling another woman, wearing the same stolen scrubs and telling the same stolen stories. I walked to the trash can, took that diamond ring, and dropped it in. I didn't lose a boyfriend today. I woke up from a 3-year coma, and the hardest part, I still don't even know his real name.